Hello everybody, this is Mr. Turd, and today I'm going to be showing you a CMO 2v2 battle with the new rules. One player plays Cavalry, one player plays Infantry. This is awesome and I am having a blast. Guys, this battle was fought to the last, an heroic effort to win the fight. Wow, it was very, very sweaty. So stay tuned and watch it to the end, please guys. It's amazing. You will not see which unit gave us the victory. I'll see you on the battlefield. Hello everybody, what is up? This is Mr. Turd, and today we're going to be showing you off how the 2v2s work on the CMO. CMO is the Champion of Mount Olypus, and it's a tournament of Total War Rome 2 on the DVD Impera mod. So here we are playing Parthia and Arverni versus Epirus and Media. This is 8-8 as Media, Professor as Epirus, me as Parthia, and as Arverni, there's is Jack. So this means that one player controls the infantry, the other player controls missiles and cav. There is a cav ban for 5 minutes, and let's get started. Alright, let's see how this battle goes. So I don't plan to be doing intense commentary. I just want to show you off the battle, man. This was a fight that I really enjoyed playing, and it was very, very intense. And I'm sorry for those. This is my dog. It's here. And she's just walking around because my parents ain't home. So she's really, really nervous. She's like, I want them arm. Alright, but let's just keep going. So here I'm moving my archers to the left side because I see that his archers are coming on the left side. So that's all good. We just want to match that and to start shooting at them because they can do a lot of damage to our lines. We cannot allow that to happen. Look at this Epirus line. The Epirus is here really heavy on their left flank. So that's it. Oh, those shots from the scorpions. I brought some scorpions in. And those scorpions are insane, dude. Look at that. They already killed quite a few dudes on this Royal Guard unit. This is amazing, right? This is amazing because we are already doing some really hefty damage on them. Now on the general now, that was the goal, and we managed to hit the general a little bit, but we mostly killed the guys in front. So that was not the purpose. Alright, here the archer fire, it's going fine. Let's just take out the banners, take out everything. We don't need no UI. Oh man, look at that. These guys look amazing. Like the pikemen for Epirus also look so cool. They pretty much look like the pikemen for other factions though. That's fine. Okay, but they started running a little bit. They're getting further away from their cav. That's a thing that and we are just right there. The cav is right there. That's fine. You know, the missile engagement here, it's not going to go well in long term for Parthia, but it will be nice. You know, we wrecked one unit already, and now we just need to keep shooting at other units. The Gauls are getting into position here, so their line is starting to form up a little bit, but they still have a detachment of 5 units to go and meet these 4 units. So we'll see how that one goes as well. You know, I don't think it's gonna go well for Epirus because this is 4 versus 5. However, the Infantry General, I think Professor saw that, and now he's moving one. He's moving the general there to get over and help out this left flank. So now he's turning his left flank there. He gave me his back. What a mistake, Professor. Why did you do that? I was shooting, you know, Jack was shooting his javelins. All right. But here we go, 3 units of missiles against 4 units of missiles. This is not going to go well for Parthia at all. But he's still focusing on my missiles. Okay, that's interesting. Because what happens to the Gauls is that some of their units have lower armor. And so you should always shoot that. You know, despite the missile damage being lower than the armor though. Okay, here we go. Look at these units of naked spears. These guys are awesome. Look at the amount of morale on them. Those guys are awesome. So I think this is where the action is going to be happening here for a while. So we have 5 units versus 5 units. I told Jack, just flank them. And Jack is going out for the flank. setting himself up to be flanked over here as well. So that is not great. I think his line is a little bit too far from the pike, so he's not applying pressure. And he's getting charged here on the left with 2 units of infantry. But Jack could rout these 2 units of infantry easily if he were to put everyone there. No. You know, okay, so here he goes. This is kind of a mistake. I don't know why he did this. I would have tried to charge in between these 2 units and in between these 2 units and then just outflank with everything else, because then you'd be holding 4 units with just 2 units and instead of 4 units with 3 units. But anyway, look at what he did. He still has 2 units free. He can now go and hit them on the back. Here the missile engagement is almost over for Parthia, so look at that. 3 units of missiles for Media, 2 units for Parthia here. I mean, they still have 4 though. This one is just wavering and this one might come back, so we'll see what happens. However, anything else for Parthia is done. Now the Cavalry Ban should be almost over. I am not too sure, but look at that, the outflanking maneuver here from Jack, and I'm not sure what he's doing here, but I think he's gonna try to counter the pikemen with the nakeds right there. The cavalry was shooting. They shouldn't be able to shoot. We cannot attack or use the cavalry while that is. Cavalry Ban is lifted. Here we go. Horsey time! There we go. Boop, 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 boop. It's the hammer, the little boop hammer. Okay. And there we go, it's 6 units of cav right there. So what's happening here is, well, I'm not really sure. While Jack has completely outflanked Impera here on the right side, I don't think they're gonna be managing too much. And now we have the cavalry coming in, and that is gonna be tragic. However, look, the thing is, yeah, they have some charges in the back. Jack sees that and charges his spearmen on the horsemen, but I think it's, you know, to no avail, really. And here, we are able to just go on and attack the median cavalry. We see some nice charges from the Parthian cav, but look at that. That charge completely wrecked the right flank for Jack, and we have 3 units wavering. They might leave the battlefield at any time. So it's critical that Jack wins the left flank, and that's where the cavalry is. So that's gonna be super difficult for to win. Look at that. The Gallic infantry is already routing here, but we have the heroes of the match, the nakeds. They are still here. They are still fighting against the pikemen. And look, the pikemen are not in pike formation, so this is a mistake from Professor out there as well. So we'll see what happens. Here, of course, we're able to get the archers, the median archers, out of the battlefield. So now Parthia has it equal. But look around. We have a unit of cavalry right here. They have been charging a little bit. We haven't been showing that, but they have been charging a little bit. Okay, I just saw it out there on the right flank. Ooh, look at that. Nice charge. Look at the kills coming in. Not a lot, but at least about 20 kills, maybe 15 kills, and that's nice. Jack is still charging around. I am charging around. That's fine. Look at this. The heroes. This is a big mistake from Jack. He just has a huge blob here attacking these guys in front, and if they just attack them in front, they're not going to go anywhere. These guys have insane morale, 56 morale. Alright, so this unit of cav is still getting away with kills, but they are kind of stuck on the pikes. Look at that. But now the pikes are turned around, and look at this. The soldieroi are just tearing apart, tearing that apart. So we need to get some cavalry support on the massive cavalry fight. It was either that or I would keep just pounding over here on this left flank, because right now we need to win the left flank. But in the meantime, guys, they are holding. The naked people are holding. Of course, we cannot see their peepees, but that is all good. All good. No problem, guys. There we go. So, one more back charge on these guys. Look at that. 288 kills, 89. Wow. Who died? I think it was the median general just died over here. That is really good news. So now, but median medians are not going away. Oh, look at that. Oh, this massive charge. That was awesome. Look at the amount of guys these dudes lost. They were just, you know, I cannot say decimated, but they lost about 20 guys. Look at this. These guys are still holding out here. And the fighting on the left flank is going over on the Arverni side. Jack is doing an amazing job just getting around every single unit and fighting these guys. So that is great. And how be damned, where's the general? Their general is right there. My cavalry is right here, but the Parthian cavalry is losing, which is kind of surprising here. But they are losing. Now I tried to pick my cavalry apart. I tried to take them out, but that just resulted in them routing faster. So here finally the nakeds are wavering and they shatter and they go away. But look at this. We have one more unit of swords on the Impera side leaving the battlefield. We have 2 units of spears here supporting the cavalry fight because the Gauls can do it. The Gauls can just do it. They have the manpower to do it. And look at that. The Gallic troops are routing the remnants of the Impera army here on the left flank. And the right flank is coming, or the enemy left flank is coming to help. And here they come in. Right on time. We'll see if it is right on time. You know, this unit doesn't rout, which is a shame, and now they are just charging and they want to get rid of those royal guards and at any costs. They are charging them in the front with these guys, but now look at that. They don't have the pikes anymore. So they can just do it. He disengages the pikes, a good decision, a great decision, and that's it. Here on the cavalry engagement, we still have 4 units of cavalry. If they don't run away from these spears, there might be more units of cavalry. There's one unit that's regrouped right there. That's fine. We see more wavering on the Impera side here on the main melee fight. And look at that. One unit has broken. Yes! And they keep getting kills from that cav. Look at that. These guys, like, Jack played it so well. You guys, Jack played it so well. I'm just amazed at how well he was playing this. I'm very happy he pulled through, because usually I have been playing a little bit better on infantry, but I don't think I could have done any better. I don't think I could have done anything close to this. So look at that. The Empress is still just wavering and going away. It also has to do with how tired the units are. Look at this. Their units are all, you know, mostly exhausted here, like exhausted. These guys are exhausted. You know, and what about the Gallic units? You see them active and winded, pretty much. So this is a huge advantage because they will be fighting with a lot more strength, right? So their stats are going to be better, way better. So the Gallic infantry is going to win this as well. So that also plays a role, and you have to pay attention to that if you're going to play this. Like their cavalry here, tired, winded, tired. So they're probably a match for this. We see a charge on a wavering unit, and the wavering unit just pulls through. You know, they just pull through. But look at that. They are really wavering. Still getting some kills on those calves. But look at that. It seems like the Gauls have just some kind of a circle here, and that this is the end for them. When I saw this, I thought this was the end. 3 units of cavalry still on the battlefield. I didn't think that the Gauls would be able to get this victory home. Because Parthia is completely out of the battlefield. The cavalry was completely annihilated them. I moved some units, they got extra damage, and everything else just routed. So that is what it is. I should have been more careful with my general, to be honest. Alright, but look at this. The cavalry is wavering, and I think 828 was relying on this cavalry to not go away, to not get out of the battlefield, because if they had stayed on the battlefield, they could have probably won the fight. But look at this here. On this right side, one more unit is routed. Jack is just going about, and now he has to pull a unit right over through this and attack one of these in the back so that he can get finally these guys out of the battle, so that he can then just go ahead and fight 828 over there with his spears, or even his swords. He has just a couple. He has 3 units of spears still on the battlefield, so I think it's very possible But look at that. The median cavalry is wavering. Together with 2 units of Epirus. Look at that. Everybody's just left the battlefield. We have 1 wavering unit. 1 unit that is steady. So they might actually be able to hold for a little while. But what can 2 units do against 7? You know, it's not possible. I don't think it is possible. So now Jack is just trying to rest a couple of his units. You know, just to get that extra advantage that he absolutely does not need. And he is outflanking with his general. Here comes everybody. Here comes the infantry. And I think this is the value of having medium infantry on the battlefield. Is that they tire less, you know, and as such they can have really good performance all the way up to the end of the battle. And look at what the performance of his units. You know, the nakeds who held the spears who helped the cavalry. This was all really essential to the victory that you guys are seeing here right now. I think there is no doubt the Gauls have won the fight. It was not Parthia. Parthia was just here for the ride, but it was Jack who actually pulled through and won us the fight. So congratulations, Jack. You played like a true hero today, like a true fucking Viking. So thank you so much. There it is. We got the victory. Whoop whoop. That's it. You know, and yeah, even though I had 1 cavalry unit, that was the cavalry unit that was just charging around, and they did a lot of damage. You know, everything else didn't do that much damage except maybe the scorpion, maybe this archer unit. So I have 3 units that did amazing, and the rest of them did okay or bad. And then if we take a look at it, we take a look at Jack. Look at this. He has some soldieroys with so many kills. The Argoi, this soldieroy. You know, look at the naked spearmen. These guys held forever, but they didn't do a lot of kills because they are just good at holding. That's what they're good at. And then we have the Kawarus and the soldieroi here. So that's it. That's it, guys. That's it. Lots of kills. And if we take a look at the Impera infantry, well, not as good. You know, they still have some decent units, but not nearly as good as the Gauls. And then if we come here to 828, it did amazingly. He did amazing on cavalry. He beat my cavalry like if I was just a toddler. And you know, damn, I feel bad about that. But truth of the matter is, Jack was able to support my cav, and he did it enough that, you know, we weakened 828's cavalry enough that he couldn't be decisive in the end, and he definitely wasn't. So that was amazing. Okay, that was amazing victory over them, and I think we'll be able to pull through on the next few matches. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this, put a like on the video. If you like the idea of 2v2s where 1 player takes 1 role and another role, you know, please let me know in the comments below. If you have anything to say about this, comments below. Thank you guys so much for the view. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And I've been Turd. I'll see you guys on the next video.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.